New Service of Safira Radio. We heartily welcome you. Today is Wednesday, May 31st. Our name day celebrants today are Felix, Kamila, Sylwiusz, and Witalis. If any of you carry these names, we're giving you a big virtual hug and wishing you all the best.
We mustn't forget that today we celebrate No Tobacco Day. It's a great moment to consider a healthier lifestyle and make a step towards quitting the habit.
And now, we invite you to a journey back in time. On May 31, 1968, Stefan Kisielewski began writing his diaries. Meanwhile, on May 31, 1989, the Association of Polish Writers was established.
Venturing further back, we find May 31, 1503. It was on this day that Nicolaus Copernicus earned his doctorate in canon law in Ferrara. A bit closer to our times, but still in the past, on May 31, 1952, the largest Dutch amusement park Efteling, located near Tilburg, was opened.
Let's turn to the birthday calendar. Today marks the birth anniversary of Jacob Christian Schaeffer, a German cleric and Protestant theologian. He was also a philosopher and entomologist, born in 1718. Meanwhile, in 1898, Norman Vincent Peale was born. He was an American pastor and preacher, known primarily for promoting positive thinking. His most famous book, The Power of Positive Thinking, has also been published in Poland.
News update. Vatican Radio and Vatican News are significant media outlets for the Catholic Church. Their leaders, Andrea Tornielli and Massimiliano Menichetti, will discuss their operations in the digital world and the spreading of the gospel. The meeting will take place on June 1st at the Catholic University of Lublin and will be translated into Polish.
In Poznan, workshops have begun that will assist in the process of forgiveness. The facilitator, Father Grzegorz Dobrokzinski, will discuss a 5-step forgiveness process within the context of the gospel. The workshops aim to help participants understand the benefits of forgiveness for both physical and mental health. The sessions are targeted at individuals who struggle with forgiving injuries in interpersonal relationships. The workshop series began yesterday, and the next meetings will take place on June 6th, 13th, and 20th. The meetings are held at the Vinia Psychological and Spiritual Counseling Center
in Krakow, from September 13th to 19th, 2023, the 13th Assembly of the Lutheran World Federation will be held. The host is the Evangelical Augsburg Church in Poland. A special program is being organized for the participants. Guests will have the opportunity to explore the history and activities of the church in Poland. The program includes visits to towns in southwestern Poland and Cieszyn Silesia. There, they can witness the Evangelical Church in action.
Pastor Gott, a Baptist evangelist, has completed his 5th journey throughout Ukraine. Despite the risk, Gott continues his evangelical work and focuses on assisting the needy. During his visits to Kiev, Zhytomyr, and Kremenchuk, the evangelist delivered numerous sermons. His team provides humanitarian assistance to those in need.
The World Council of Churches is calling for an immediate global intervention in the face of a worldwide food crisis. Further human loss must be prevented. Over 250 million people are struggling with hunger, and this number is steadily increasing. Churches are at the forefront of this crisis, but their resources are insufficient. They are calling on the international community to act and provide funding. The Council also urges to identify the cause of the growing phenomenon of hunger worldwide and then eliminate the root causes.
South Africa is the most unequal country in the world, with high inflation and unemployment. Churches play a crucial role in combating corruption and social inequality. They offer education, create jobs, and help those most in need. Following the resignation of Jacob Zuma, the government lost public trust. The current president, Cyril Ramaphosa, despite a corruption scandal, will run in next year's presidential elections.
Sociologists argue that young Americans are rejecting extreme radical religious organizations. Young people do not accept intolerance and restrictions on rights. More and more young individuals are leaving churches. They prefer communities based on acceptance and support. The youth are participating in numerous protests. They oppose right-wing politicians and influencers who try to impose their views in the name of religion. Young people yearn for faith and spirituality. They want to promote love, respect, and acceptance.
Scientists in Japan have discovered an historic vase from the era of hidden Christians. The vessel was used to store holy oil. The vase contained the mysterious inscription Essentia. It had been passed down through generations in a particular Japanese family. Researchers believe that the vessel was used in the baptism ceremony of a famous Japanese feudal lord. Persecution of Christians in Japan lasted for nearly 300 years. Missionaries continued their work in secret. It wasn't until 1898 that the repression was eased and a time of religious tolerance arrived.
With this, we conclude our news service. We wish you to find plenty of vessels filled with positive energy. Stay tuned to Safira Radio.